Close your eyes for a moment. Not forever, just long enough to imagine the person you could become. Not the version of you that settles, not the version that hesitates, not the version that waits for permission, but the version of you that decides, the one who wakes up with purpose, the one who walks into fear and doesn't flinch, the one who refuses to quit. Now open your eyes, because that person is not a fantasy. That person is you, waiting on the other side of a decision. Every single day you are faced with a choice, not a loud, dramatic choice, not one that announces itself with flashing lights, but a quiet one. Will you move forward, or will you stay where it's comfortable? Will you rise, or will you remain? Because here's the truth no one tells you clearly enough. Your life is not defined by your intentions. It's defined by your actions, not what you say you want, not what you plan to do, not what you dream about at night, but what you do consistently when nobody is watching. Most people don't fail because they're not talented. They fail because they stop. They stop when it gets hard. They stop when it gets boring. They stop when it gets uncomfortable. And make no mistake, it will get uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Becoming someone you've never been before, that requires you to step into places you've never been, and your mind will resist it. It will whisper, stay safe, stay small, stay where you are. But if you listen to that voice, you don't just stay safe, you stay stuck. Look around you. Every great achievement you've ever admired, every success story, every breakthrough, every transformation came from someone who refused to stay where they were, someone who got tired of their own excuses, someone who decided enough is enough. And that moment, that decision, that shift, that's where everything begins. But let's be honest, it's easy to feel motivated when things are going well. It's easy to stay disciplined when you're seeing results. The real test is this: who are you when things aren't working? Who are you when you've tried and failed? Who are you when nobody believes in you? When progress is slow? When results don't show? When doubt creeps in? That's where your future is decided. Because anyone can show up when it's convenient. But champions, they show up when it's hard. They show up when they're tired. They show up when they don't feel like it. They show up when every part of them wants to quit. And that's the difference. Not talent, not luck, but consistency in the face of resistance. You have to understand something powerful. You are not controlled by your circumstances. You are shaped by your response to them. Two people can face the same struggle, the same pain, the same setback. One breaks, the other rises. What's the difference? Perspective, decision, action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect time, no perfect condition, no perfect version of you that suddenly appears and makes everything easier. You start where you are, with what you have, and you build from there. Maybe you don't feel ready. Good. That means you're human, because nobody ever feels fully ready to take a leap that matters. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's the decision to act in spite of it. Think about that. Every time you hesitate, every time you hold back, every time you tell yourself not yet, you are reinforcing the belief that you are not capable, and over time that belief becomes your reality. But the opposite is also true. Every time you act, every time you push forward, every time you do something difficult, you build proof. Proof that you can. Proof that you're stronger than you thought. Proof that you're capable of more. And that proof, it changes everything. Because confidence doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. Let's talk about discipline. Because motivation, it fades, it comes and goes. Some days you feel unstoppable. Other days you don't even want to start. If you rely on motivation, you will be inconsistent. But discipline shows up regardless of how you feel. It says, I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're not in the mood. I don't care if it's hard. You do the work anyway. And here's the secret. Discipline creates freedom. It sounds backwards, doesn't it? But it's true, because when you're disciplined with your time, your habits, your energy, you take control of your life. Instead of reacting to everything around you, you start creating the life you want. You have to become someone who finishes what they start, not someone who starts. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel for more motivational video.